Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we took out Defala. That was the slave hunter who was tracking down Aelith. Now, before she died, she did reveal something quite disturbing. Apparently, Aelith killed his master's 13-year-old son before he escaped, which, you know, isn't great, but at the same time, he did it to secure his freedom, and, you know, I don't think Ximena would blame him for that. I don't think Ximena would be particularly angry. So we've taken out Defala, and now we will loot her stuff. Thank you kindly.
Hey there.
And we can go and give him the good news. But not just yet. Everyone...
Laying low.
Yeah, I know Maneha isn't looking too good, but I think we could probably risk at least one more fight. Oh. As you walk towards the frozen pond, a figure appears through the mist. Kneeling down next to a hole in the ice, the figure picks up a large chest and throws it into the water without hesitation. The figure looks around. You glimpse a face you've seen before. Quetzalcoatl, one of Lafda's acolytes, pulls a hood over his head and throws a leather bag over his shoulder. Without looking back, he walks away in the direction of Stalwart Village. Ooh, I mean, he's walking right for us. I guess he's got very bad eyesight, though.
To fall through the ice is said to cause
I shall be quiet as a calm
horror.
sea, which
But
is
I can come back and try it
very
later if now is not a good time.
No, Zawa, now is not a good time. And Kana, don't interrupt people. Don't be interrupting people. Yeah, that is something we can interact with. Hello? Cloudy water is visible through a large hole cut through the thick ice. It is larger than a fishing hole, wider than a broadset almawa. Stirred, the surface of the water laps against the laid ice. You reach out to test the water. It nips at your fingers with every ripple, quickly numbing your hand after a few seconds. Let's inspect the area. You carefully inspect your surroundings. Animal tracks are plentiful, but what appear to be the footprints of Kith are also present near the hole. Looking closer into the hole, you notice a jagged ring of frost adhering to its walls. It has been rebroken perhaps more than once. We'll look through the water first. The waters swirl, silty and nearly opaque. You attempt to see through the muck, but you can make out nothing in particular. There could be clues down there. Who will dive in? Our bulwark against the elements requirement not met. Considering this is diving into freezing cold water, I feel athletics would probably be the best, in which case Adia. Adia dives into the water and disappears into the turbulent darkness. The cold steals all warmth, and every movement is a struggle. Yet, graced with exceptional resilience and endurance, Adia manages to swim with ease to the bottom of the pond. Oh, get in there, son. Directly below the hole, at the very bottom, Adia's hands find heavy objects made of wood and metal. They are chests, small but heavy. Adia starts to bring them up to the surface one by one, struggling to carry their weight through the water. After a heroic effort, Adia comes out of the frozen pond. You let a few minutes pass to recover from the ordeal, and then you're ready to inspect your findings. The chests are marked with symbols of Ondra. You grab one of them and pry its lid open to reveal its contents. Inside, all you see are rocks. Is this scam? Is this scheme? You shake the surprise off and grab another chest. The same results greet you after opening it. More rocks and nothing of value. Something is assuredly amiss. As proof of your findings, you take one of the empty chests with you. Good idea. if they're supposed to throw the things away, and they're not in those I think there is shady shit going on. Russetwood Pond. So much of the map is left uncovered. Back into
good thing I
stealthing.
sold most of my jewelry.
Yeah, we're gonna keep looking around, keep having a wee bit of an explore. See what we can find. And hello there. Ooh, I could camp. That's a thought. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? If we're being offered a free campfire. Oh. You awaken and hear someone stirring, growling. Looking over, you see Maneha twitching and muttering in her sleep. You can't make out what she's saying, but from her bared teeth and the sheen of sweat on her brow, this seems like a very bad dream. Wake up, Maneha, shake her awake, go back. Considering she's a barbarian, I don't think we should be shaking her. Wake up, Maneha. She sits bolt upright, roaring and reaching for her weapon, and this is why we didn't shake her. Might 15 requirement not met. Calm down, you're safe. Ximena's a talker. Ximena's a talker. Calm down, you're safe.
What? Oh.
Her gaze darts around, but slowly focuses on you. She grimaces and looks away, wiping her face.
Oh, sorry. I must have been dreaming.
She lies back down and turns away from you. You can't help but notice how carefully she's avoiding your gaze. About what? Go back. Ximena is a nosy bitch. About what?
No, it's nothing. Sorry, I shouldn't have bothered you.
She pulls her blanket over her shoulders. Just tell me what's going on. You aren't bothering me, but something is clearly bothering you. I'd like to help. Benevolent. Spit it out. Cruel. We're both awake now. We might as well talk it out. Rational. The others are still asleep. We'll talk quietly. Diplomatic. Go back. It's between 4 and 5, I think. Number 4 is a bit... Oh, well, we're both awake now. We might as well talk it out. Like... Yeah, Ximena wants the deets. Ximena wants to know what's going on. This is far more persuasive. The others are still asleep. We'll talk quietly. She's quiet for a long time. It seems like she's already gone back to sleep, but then she sighs.
You told me about your awakening.
Did we? Adir stirs. Maneha waits silently until Adir rolls over and resumes deep, steady breaths.
I guess I've had a similar problem.
Oh.
There's something I remember from a former life. Happened hundreds of years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
How did you remember it?
Happened while I was fighting in Old Valia 20 years ago. My unit was camped out in the palace we'd just taken. The others were roasting the last of the Marchesos pigs in the feast hall. So I went to the wine cellars to fetch a few bottles.
She works her fingers into a knot.
I don't know how long she'd been hiding there, but there was this old woman. Must have been one of the servants.
Her fingers curl into fists.
She had this wild look in her eyes. I approached her and tried to tell her not to be afraid, that she was safe.
Maneha holds out her hand, reliving the memory.
She screamed and grabbed my arm.
She closes her eyes.
It felt like someone had hit me in the back of my head. I blacked out for a few minutes, and when I came to, she was gone.
Gone?
I took a few bottles up with me, feasted with the rest of the troops. But when I went to bunk, I had a dream.
She shivers.
Only it was more vivid than any dream I've ever had. I tasted the sweat on my lips, felt the jungle air on my skin, heard the cries.
She stops and swallows, shaking her head. What about the old woman? This dream? This was a miracle? Well, presumably, yeah. I'm slightly more intrigued by this old lady. What about the old woman?
I asked the other troops. None of them had seen her. Anyway, I laid off the drink for several days, but I kept having the dream. After a few weeks, I thought a change of scenery might do me good.
That's why you've travelled around so much. You're running away. You're running away from the dream, but you can't because it's inside your own head.
Since then, I've been a pirate in the Deadfire, a pilgrim in the White That Wings, an adventurer in the Living Lands, and a gift bearer in a Shamadal.
She gives you a rueful smile. Perception 18. Requirement not met. Boo. Boo, I say. I would assume this would probably just move the conversation along. What's this memory?
It's something terrible I did, a long time ago, and as a different person. But I remember it more clearly than anything.
What's next, then?
I told you I was looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon so I could leave something behind.
So this is a personal quest.
There's a pool there, the Salt Well. It's where gift-bearers leave the heaviest burdens.
She pauses.
It's said that a person can enter it and leave their own memories behind.
There's a distant, hungry look in her eyes. And you would leave this haunting memory in the Salt Well. What if you lose more than you intend? I wanted to ask you about something else. Let's get some rest. We've got a lot to do. Yeah. And you would leave this haunting memory in the Salt Well?
That's the plan.
What if you lose more than you intend?
At this point, I'd gladly give up all my memories if that's what it takes for peace in this life and the next.
Oh, that's... I don't know how Ximena would feel about that, because, I mean, here's the thing, their Monet has memories. Their Monet has memories. If she wants to ditch them, then, like, fair play to her, but I think... It's funny, because Ximena wants to become unawakened. She absolutely wants, like, the remembering that she has experienced, she wants that to stop. She doesn't want to end up like Meerwald, where she's constantly flicking between personalities and all this, that, and t'other. But at the same time, memory is very important to Ximena. Memory is very important to her, which might sound odd considering she wants to stop remembering. They're not her memories. They're memories from when she was a different person. God only knows how many years ago. I think if Ximena were in Mineha's shoes, where it's like, oh, you can become unawakened, you have to, take a dip in this pond, but be careful, you might lose some of your own memories, I don't think Ximena would do it. Because in her line of work, you need to have a good memory. You need to remember, okay, I've told lie A to person Z. I've told lie B to person X. I've told lie C to person Y. And so on and so forth. And you can't mix up your memories, otherwise someone's going to realise, hang on a minute, this isn't right. Like, having a good memory is extremely important in her line of work. And so the idea of risking that, I don't know if saying she would find it abhorrent, if that's too strong a word, but it's something she absolutely would be like, yeah, no, I'm not risking that. I'm not risking that, no thank you. But then again, their Monet has memories. Their Monet has memories. And if she thinks that's a worthwhile trade, then it's not something Ximena would do, but, like, fair play to you. I wanted to ask you about something. What you got for me? Tell me why you really became a gift bearer. I heard about the order from some missionaries while I was in the Living Lands. I'd heard Andra's doctrine before, but the way they talked about the peace of forgetting, washing the old away with the tide, it sounded good. And gift bearers' work, taking to the road, helping people lose their own burdens, that sounded good too. Kept hoping I'd find a way for me to lose my burden along the way. That's all for now. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. You're coming with me.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Okay, let's head over this way. Let's see. Oh, hello. Hi. What the Oh. Okay, you know, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not with this party, at least. I want Alof. I'm thinking back to, the Endless Paths in Cadnua, like, those Fampiers kicked my ass. We very nearly got a game over. Oh. Hello? Oh. Okay, that's an ogre. Let's... Okay, so potential ogres in this neck of the woods. Yeah, no, I'm not risking that. Okay. We could probably take them. What kind of gives me pause? So we were told, maybe try... Where was it? Yeah, Uldric advised against fighting Baragon. There are two different groups of ogres. And how are we supposed to tell which group these guys belong to? So I'd rather not risk it before I know who I'm fighting here. Because if there is an option, again, Ximena will always avoid a fight. If she thinks she can avoid a fight, then that's what she'll do. And if we can talk to the ogres, why are we getting so many campfires? That is concerning. Hello? Flames, that was this? I'm gonna have to check, the episode where we talked with, Renengild's son. But can we... No, back it up. We'll go the other way. It's fine. But okay, so we got bad shit down here. We've got... Why are you coming up here? Ignore the ghost pig. Yeah, that's you, that's fine. Oh. Okay, well that's not good. I'm just gonna pause. Yeah, I've completely lost what I was saying. Fuck you, ogre. Fuck you for doing that to me. Brain. I think I was saying, yeah, I want to check in with what Renengild's kid was saying. It was something like flames that whisper, and then the other one was something like wolves that bite. It was something about wolves. The wolves inside you are gay. I can't remember. But yeah, I want to see if flames that whisper are the... Ooh. Hi. Yeah, I want to see if Flames That Whisper are the dickhead group or not. Ooh. Another campfire. Okay, we're at full health. We're at full health.
Hey.
Get in there. Knock that bear.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah?
And just everyone,
Following
everyone
your lead.
go. Don't run into the bear.
Zawa
Just
is
attack
ready.
it. Good
Tell
job,
me.
Zawa. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go people.
Brave thou Philoth.
Beat that bear. Cigar.
Ready, Watcher.
Do one of them if you please. Oh, Maneha. That's right, frenzy up. Kana. You're always late. It's fine, though. It's fine. Ooh,
Yeah?
thank you. Lovely job. Yeah, that's the,
I'll see what's ahead.
Now we'll all go. We'll all go, it's right. Hello? Ooh. I'm pretty sure we've fought these before. Oh, hello. You have friends. Okay, again, let's figure out
Hey.
who's in front.
Tell me.
Zawa is ready.
Go, melee people.
Mhm.
You guys can stop stealthing.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Everyone
Hey
in.
Following your lead.
Hey,
Brave.
Okay, it looks like it's just a woman and some wolves. Everyone go.
Mm-hmm.
Thou Philoth.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, you've gotten behind people, and I don't like that.
Following your lead.
You three.
Yeah? Yeah?
That looked like a...
Oh! What an asshole! Just ran up to Kana, said, "On your ass," and now it's going. Excuse you? Why are you such a dickhead wolf? That's very rude. Who is that? I think that's Zawa.
Yeah?
Okay. Okay, good stuff. Now then, all of this loot is now mine. Ooh, Awakened Ardra. That was... That, so yeah, I am still gonna use the Valian clothing as like my final armor. Because I can, therefore I will. Oh, it was Bog Dragon Scales, okay. And I have no idea what to go for with the proofing. If you would have any recommendations for which proofing I should go with, I will happily take them. But yeah, I'm saving up until I can get Legendary and either of Dexterity 2 or of Perception 2. One day, Ximena will be fabulous. But now is not that day. Oh, sorry, this will annoy me. Just put everything. Everything can go away. It might be a bit of a faff, but a tidy inventory is a tidy mind, or some bollocks like that. I don't know. It just makes me feel better. Don't question it. It just makes me feel better. Although, actually, we can check. How does that gun compare to what Kana has? He had like a big arquebus before, or whatever they're called. Arquebus? I don't know how to pronounce that. He had one of them before, however, I found a pistol that was better. Yeah, the range is better. Oh, yeah, that. Yes, you should have that. There you go.
Sure.
Okay.
Laying low.
What in the hell is this? Okay, we've got a cave. Wolf cave. Oh, is this the wolf that Thyrsc was hunting? Hello? Okay, well, this isn't good. Oh. Druid wolf. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls a threat as you approach, one echoed by its fellows. At the creature's feet lie two villagers, one heavily wounded. The other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes.
Help! Please help us!
No, dexterity. As the beast turns its head back towards the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if its hide were holding in a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as flame. Ooh. Again, we'll try communicating. Can you understand me? The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges towards the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with its single eye. Let's not just rush in. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you on all sides, until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light, and are swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks, and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden carving in your hand, and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. The totem has already brought you luck. You've found 2 rabbits and as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now that this was a gift from Gallowayne, that you were meant to find it on that lonely shrine and take it.
Soldier.
Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections, and you rush forward to rejoin him before the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his greying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately as a shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind a moment before the log comes crashing down and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instinct pulls your senses into order, and you feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sun-dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. Your senses are fading rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head, as if to clear an itch, clawing at its ears. Was the name Soldier? That is familiar to me. I might be talking out of my arse here, but was that Thyrsc's son's name? I can't remember. Soldrin. The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges towards the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with its single eye. Here's the thing, if we rush in, we're going to cause a fight, and if this is Thyrsc's son, if Soldrin is who I think he is, I don't want to fight. Oh, I wonder what this is. We'll back away. Buddy! As you draw back, one of the winter wolves suddenly leaps in front of the hunters, taking up a defensive posture. By the way it favours its leg, you recognise the wolf you helped in the wilds. Oh, get in there, mate! Get in there! It may still be at the old campsite. Okay, come on, lads. Lads, we're going. We're out. If we can find a peaceful way to end this, I'd really like that. Although, looking at my timer, I only have about 20 seconds left. So, with that, I will bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we'll see if we can find that campsite. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bignell. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.